So, a baby kit consists of 2 packets of number 1 and 2 packets of number 2 and your instructions. We're going to be working with the number 1 packet, so I'm going to set that aside. We're going to mix one of these up and see what happens with that. So there's the line that we're going to put water into. I have an open packet here already, so I'm going to pour that in. We're going to fill up to the line. So you can see I'm pouring over the powder to try and push the powder down a little bit. And there it's more or less up to the line. Just check. The preferred tool that we use is the stick blender, the one with the little blade at the bottom. So I'm going to mix this up and we're going to see what happens with this. Always push the powder in from the top. Okay, so there are a few bubbles on top. I normally use a spatula or something just to push them aside. You can also just tap the tub just to get some of the bubbles up. You've seen it started from purple, it's gone pink. Right. I don't have a baby, so I'm going to use this little guy. We're just going to insert him in there. And wait for this to set. So you can already see that it's starting to turn a little white, and it will turn white as it sets. At this point everything needs to be still inside here. You can feel from the top here, once it stops being sticky, that it's well on its way to being set. I think we can release that now. That will stay there. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to use something else now to mix with. I'm filling up. So water, another packet. And we'll fill that up with water. There's the line. Maybe add a little bit more water. Okay. It doesn't have to be precise, just more or less. We're going to use a cake mixer to mix this one up. Seems it's a little messier. Okay, that made a little bit of a mess. We're going to use this guy to make a mold of in here. So almost immediately I'm putting the piece in, as you would with hand. We'll wait for that to set. In the meantime, if you look here, you'll see that is set quite nicely. It's not sticky anymore. It's quite firm already, and that's ready to come out. I'll just give this guy a little bit of a chance. The colder your water is, the longer it will take to set. And this is normal tap water that I've used. It's just run for a little bit. It's starting to set now. So this is timed for 3 minutes. Also with this mixture, you definitely don't want to overmix it. So if there are a few lumps in it, don't worry too much about that. It's starting to turn white. So you can see it happens quite quickly. With the warmth of a baby's hand, it's going to set a lot faster. Also still be sticky. Almost there. Once you've got baby's hand in here and the baby's still okay, I would suggest that you keep it in for a little bit longer if you can. It just helps it to set a little firmer. So this is no longer sticky, well, a little bit, but you can see there's nothing left in my hand. Okay, I can let that go now. Right, let's come back to this guy. We'll take him out of the mold. So around the wrists you can just loosen up a little bit. With the little one, if they're fussing, try to distract them. Often feeding helps to settle them down, or something on a cell phone, or a noisy TV show, or something like that. Don't do this on your own. Have somebody help you, please. Alright, he's almost out. There we go. And he's clean. So there's nothing much left on him. And ideally that's what we want. So there's your mould. You're going to pour plaster inside that to get your cast out. So what's going to happen is it's going to end up looking like that. I've done one previously. And that's what your cast is going to look like. There may be a few little things that need attention. So if you look there, you'll see little bits and pieces that you need to just clean up and fix up maybe. Let's have a look at this other one. So you should be ready. Loosen him up. Here we go. There we go. So he's pretty clean. There's nothing left on him. And we will now cast these and see what they look like. So this one here was with the stick blender that I strongly recommend. The other one was the cake mixer. I'm not terribly keen on them, but it seems that it does work if you do it properly. I think I went a little bit overboard with it, but it can work. Alright, we'll wait for it to be cast.